You spoke about Foster Ebayy while you were talking about the people you met in CU, and that guy, even though he's like he's in his own space with like all those mystical things he does, his music. If I search for Foster Ebayy tweets like I just did for Toxic now, you see, like when I found, I can't remember what I was looking for, like a tutorial on YouTube, and during lockdown too, and YouTube just suggested something. I saw Foster Ebayy and I'm like, I know this name now and I listened to it and I'm like, what's this? And I had to go. I even went to SoundCloud, to find all the things that would probably not be on streaming platforms. That guy is amazing. So, did you ever work with Foster Ebayy or?
Well, I won't say I worked with him. Like we had like something tangible out of it, but then I
you
know
met.
That I'm like, to me, he was like one of those guys that already kind of had like their feet down on like music and everything. So the two people I actually wanted to meet in that school were Foster and Harry.
Shout out Harry. Harry was on the very first episode of this podcast.
Harry, like when I met Harry, like I was like,
my boss.
Bro, you're not Harry. Like the image
I
had. The image
I understand. Don't worry, I understand.
Bro, man. But like Foster, when I met Foster was like, guy, now you be that. No, Foster is a really cool guy and everything, and like he also, it was part of my musical like producer journey and everything. I won't lie to you, because he, like, I heard things from him, like stuff he made, like,
and he's so big on that dance hall wave.
Yes, like
so good.
That guy is good at what he's doing.
He's
like
so good.
I was like, bro.
Like when I saw his numbers on YouTube, when I saw that recommendation, I said, what's this? Is this the same Foster I know? I say it's not possible.
Yeah.
He has crazy numbers, bro.
Like I was even talking to Toxic of recently. I was like, where is EB now? He's lucky doing his stuff for.
He has his market.
He has his market that is we can't see it too, but if you go and
they're
check
there,
on,
bro.
Like
his YouTube has amazing numbers. His Spotify has. No, it's crazy.
I was just really happy I met Foster. To be honest,
I think he's the best song from him still remains 1111. I don't know if you know that song. Let me just play a quick snippet. Like, it's crazy.
Oh girl, you got me on low. See the way you dancing on the floor. I'ma let her take me.
Yeah, you won't believe that. You won't believe that. Like when they told me that Foster could sing too, I was like,
you thought it was just a producer?
Stop playing. Then, like, I just thought he was a producer, and I know he could record. I know he could mix and master also. I think one of the songs that we've done some songs in that school.
I can't even imagine how many.
Toxic, just like, I saw a video of it and I saw the guy like singing. I was like, brah.
Nah, he's good.
When I went to his room one time himself, and the guy was just, I'm like, hey.
Foster Ebayy is good.
He's good. And he does everything himself. Like, I know there's one thing, I don't know, people that do everything by themselves, I just envy them, because trust me, only mixing and mastering.
I think it's just a product of time and work, and you are now very good at it. Especially when you are not necessarily working for other people. You're working just for yourself.
Yeah, so it's better that way.
You know your sound, so it's easy for you. Like,
if you are working with another person or other people, or more,
there always be dynamics there. Oh, this. But yeah, moving on. So, Ckay. Before I go into, because I mean, if everyone has been paying attention by now, they know that you produced Felony by Ckay, and like I said,
by Baba God's grace.
By Baba God's grace. That when I heard that song, Because this was shortly after Love Entity. He dropped Felony before the EP.
Yeah.
So I mean, everybody was already. He had dropped Love Entity in February of the original Love Entity in February of 2020, if I remember clearly. Because I know that was when I just came back
And I
to
think
Lagos.
Love Entity was like a year before.
Or 19, or one of those years. But I know I just came back to Lagos at that time. But then I heard Felony, and from the intro alone, I wish I could play the song, but Warner Music's don't come for my neck. And which is why I wish I could see like a breakdown of that session, because when I was posting about the song, shout out to Caleb Music. Caleb was like, now my guy producer Mosagi. And it was like,
shout out to Caleb. Caleb is a very brilliant musician.
Yeah, like Auxxi musician.
actually. Guys, good.
Well, yeah. So I was like, who is this person? And then I hear the tag. So, which was why when I now sent you that message, because I heard the tag, but it didn't make sense, and I hadn't seen the credit list because he dropped just the single.
Just the single, yeah.
And I was using Apple Music then, so I didn't even know that Spotify had like that. You know, you can check produced by, or maybe they hadn't even added it at that time. So I was like, who is this person? And I heard something like Auxxi. I'm like, okay. So when you followed me, maybe like a few days later, I just put 2 and 2 together, and that was why I had to text you immediately. so that I think that even proves to you that it's not like hype or anything. It's like genuine love for the work you're doing. I'm like, bro, are you the one that did this? Are you crazy? Are you crazy?
Honestly, Felony, to me, I'm still even shocked as to how.
So I don't even want to get into Felony yet. I want to get into Ckay, the person. How did that meetup happen? What led to? Like, walk me through the whole process that led to you seeing Ckay for the first time, and even him knowing that, you can produce and finally getting to work. I don't know, you need a pillow or something.
No, okay. So like, there was a camp, that they held. Yeah,
I think Chocolate City.
Yeah, for Ckay and some other people. And Toxic Boys man like, bro, Alpha, if you make this link. And
shout out to Toxic for the link up. Shout out to friends that are always plugging you. Shout out to Toxic.
Yeah, so I was not like, by that time, because my mom was sick then, and I didn't want to loud it to everybody then. So I was like, I'm not sure, because African parents can be very emotional, blackmaily sometimes. So I was not like, how will I do this thing like this? If I leave this woman, and I know camps are not just one day kind of thing that you say, I'll come back, I'll go back.
You can't tell when you're coming back.
So, and the things that they'll never understand. They'll never understand. So I was not like, I'll see if I can make it. If I can't make it, then another time. I was really sad about it, because I felt like that was like the time I could have been prepared.
Okay. Yeah.
Then I told you that
you were not ready.
Yeah, I was not ready. Yeah, so luckily for me, I think before lockdown started, he buzzed me again that Alpha, that Ckay is having a camp, that I should come through. I was like, okay, no problem, I'll come.
Do you know how Toxic even got in contact with Ckay in the first place? Because he seems to have had like a long relationship with Ckay before.
Well, Toxic, I believe so too. I've never I have spoken about it one time, but like I can't remember the story properly. But I think they probably knew each other from like way back. Yes, him, Masterpiece.
I was about to ask if you knew Masterpiece
and everything. I've not directly met Masterpiece.
Yeah, well, I think I know the period then. Yeah, I'll show you an email after this.
So I think they know each other. But then like he told me to come. So what happened was that my uncle works on the island. So that day I just went with him. I was like, I'm going for something. I was like, okay, no, he dropped me there and some other stuff. So I was waiting, because I can be very punctual at times. In fact, I'm very punctual to this kind of thing.
15 minutes. I'm expected to be seated 15 minutes before. If you know, you know.
No, the thing was that I did not know that the way music time works is different from the way.
Bro, if you're a naturally punctual person and you now try to move that, you'll be disappointed.
Be very disappointed, to be honest.
I'm sorry.
So like me, I was there like very early, like around. See, I got to the island 6 something
a.m.
Yes, because my uncle is like the branch manager.
Okay.
So I got there. So I first even chilled. I continued my nap. From there,
When was this? You were still in school, right?
I know I was on IT then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I was like, I was like, I'd not even gotten job yet. I was still looking for job.
I'm just trying to create context for people that will be listening.
Okay. I was still looking for job then. So I was just waiting.
Thank God you didn't have a job then.
Even if I had a job, safe.
If you don't leave,
I would have taken an excuse. Because the job I do, yeah, my line of work in like this corporate, these things, somewhat like tech. And
Okay,
tech, you
so-
don't even have to be. Thank God for lockdown.
That
You don't have
changed a lot
to
of
exactly
things,
go
yeah.
to work like that. So it was okay for me to do some things. So I got there like, let's say 8, 9 thereabout. I was waiting. In fact, I haven't started like, shout out to Ckay Exodus. I don't know. I think he's manager for or A&R for what's her name? This Chuck City female rapper. She does like
oh,
street
okay, yeah.
Candy Blakes or something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the name, yeah.
So he was there, we were talking and everything. He was asking me, how far now? No, he was also asking
Trying
me some
to-
questions. Yeah, trying to, because like that was the first time now. So I played him some beat. I'm like, bro, I'm hard and everything. At first, I thought he was just whining me because I'm like,
Yeah, regular
nobody
stuff
wants
now.
to just yeah. So I was like, okay. So I was already even nervous from the onset because I didn't know what to play. I played some beats. Talk to like, bro, play him some of the beats that we made from school and everything.
So Toxic was already there.
No. That, I'm just skipping to
Okay,
when
okay.
everybody came. So Toxic, BMH, and CS Deborah. Shout out to CS Deborah. So she also was there. So they all came first. Then Ckay now came later on. So when Ckay came, it was like. It was, like I didn't even know. He's not like all this kind of person that you just enter and want to like take all the atmosphere will change because he's there. He was just like a very cool. I didn't even know that.
He wasn't necessarily blown then, so I don't even.
No, he was. I had his name. I'm telling you. Okay, he wasn't as popular as.
Exactly.
But then,
So
like, yeah, but like he had his name there, but people knew him more as a producer than the artist. So yeah. So I was not like, okay, let me just look back. I saw Ckay. I was like, how far, bro? You're like, I even came to me. I was like, no, don't be you supposed to come to me. Now we supposed to come and everything. So I went to meet him. I was like, yeah. And since that time, I just like his vibe because he did something that I did that really changed my mindset about music. I'll get to it. So he was like, okay, play me some stuff now. Usual, you play some stuff. I was scared of like, let him pick something. So I played, he was like, how about we start something from scratch?
typical Ckay.
He was like, they're good, but let's start from scratch. I was like,
But he would not do that Martin.
yeah. So I was like,
If you've met Ckay, you know he
I
always
was
does
like,
that.
okay, my anxious side or
Your
anxiety
anxiety, yeah.
then was just like, it was like, let's say like 10% then. Just skyrocketed to,
Guy,
like,
creating from
70.
scratch.
I'm like, bro, what do I do? What? And the thing was that you have to be on the same frequency with him. And the thing is that I had not worked with him before, so I wouldn't have known, where he's coming from. So I just was doing normal Afrobeat now. Let's just do Afrobeat, everything. He was going well at a point, I think we were just vibing whatever we were just doing at that point. Then I think I started with piano and some other stuff. It wasn't gelling. I knew when something's not gelling, so I just started again. So I just pulled out this guitar sample. Like, Ckay has a lot for my samples, guitar samples to be more specific. So I had this sample because I already saved some things that in case this is my backup plan.
No, I told you, Caleb told me that you have like, you sometimes maybe you create stuff and you just keep them like.
Yeah, you
for
have
yourself.
to. Those are your weapons. not even the skill you have. Those are your actual weapons because when something comes up, you just have to pull them.
Yeah, when you need
have to
to
catch the person's attention back. So I played that on like what. Said just keep going. Like I now started playing some stuff. I'm like, bro, you just started liking the guitar and everything. And Ckay is a guitar guy.
Yeah.
That's like what drives his
A lot of his music.
So when he heard that, like, and I started understanding some things about him that guitar is one way to get his heart. Now the simplicity but complexity of that simple stuff is what
because if I hadn't met him, I won't understand what you're saying, but I understand what you're saying 100% because this is exactly what you
he
say.
did.
This is as in this
Well,
is exactly what you say.
I was just like, okay, let's keep going. We shall just did some things. So I later had to leave because I
You
was
have to go
following
back to
something
the
out to
island,
yeah,
to the
so
mainland, yeah.
I was like, okay, but then they stayed over because Black was meant to come the night also too. I think they also had something to do and everything. So I met Taipei that day too.
Shout out Taipei.
Taipei. Like, Taipei was just like that guy that I didn't even know he was a producer. I just thought he was just like one of those guys you see in the studio now. No, but it's our boss.
Taipei big
so
boss.
Taipei was just there. I was just making, and Taipei was like, really nice. I was talking to Ckay, and she was like, what do you think? I was like, really nice. And I didn't even know he was a producer. Up until when. Up until when I saw him, like Ckay was like, oh yeah, Taipei is time now and everything. So he just
So they allowed the small boys first.
Yes, they allowed us to first showcase our showcase moves.
Oh my god.
So Taipei, I didn't even know who Taipei was then that time. Actually, everybody in the room then, I didn't even know who they were, apart from Ckay that I just Googled, and BMH and Toxic that I already knew. Yeah, so every other person I had to, I was glad I met them, to be honest. Then I didn't know, and another person for great taste is She's taste in music is crazy too. So Taipei was like, before we started, yeah, after like my this thing, there was a time when Ckay like just like it was that time Amapiano wasn't rampant. Like Amapiano had not even surfaced. Like nobody has even smelt Amapiano in Africa. I say Africa, in Nigeria, except the South Africans and maybe some other people that probably were exposed to this already. But like nobody, like I know African, like Nigerian artists that had done something like that. So when he was saying something about he wants to put us on a new cruise. And new cruise means that the future of Afrobeat is heading that way. Do you get? Whenever somebody says, oh, I want to put you on a new cruise, like a new wave, it's not necessarily like, oh, I want to put you on something, listen to this song. He's just trying to tell you that your mindset should start shifting
moving
towards
there.
that side. Yeah. So he played like some Amapiano beats. I was like, whoa, what is this? I was so intrigued. Like the block drums. I was like, what is that? Like, yeah, we started studying. Everybody was like focused, man. So after that, he played us some stuff. He even played us like Billy's songs. I think he liked Billy's songs.
Eilish.
Yes, he likes Billy's
Ckay,
songs. Like, there's something
Ckay
about
listens to
Billy.
a lot.
Yeah,
A lot of music.
See, he's like a
Weird
dictionary of
things.
words, but in musical this thing, he knows a lot of songs. So he's very vast. So that's why sometimes when he says, I want to, he already has a way. He has pictured 1 and 2 together, yeah. So just bring it down. So that was basically what was going on. So after we did that, I left. I was like, this guy might not call me. He was probably just deceiving me that my stuff was good or something like that. So a few weeks after that day, I collected his number. So I already buzzed him. I was like,
That's Shay now?
No.
Ckay directly. Okay.
I already collected his number and we already like spoke. So basically, yeah, I now decided that...
You took his number?
Yeah, I collected his number. I needed to, because I needed to be sure that what he said in the studio was legit and everything. So I now collected. I said, this is Auxxi and everything. I was like, oh, that's no worry, that he will get back to me. I just thought, like, when you say get back to me...
Normal lamba.
We all know what get back to me. So I was not like, okay, no problem. I even put my mind off it. I was doing other stuff. At that time, I think I was working on Ajibos. He was meant to drop something there. Adebo, the realest. Shout out to him too.
Shout out.
A very big guy too. Soon he'll take over the world. But then like I was working on his stuff. So I just got this message from Ckay one day, like, bro, how for that? Do I have anything for him? I said, bro, you never tell me anything. So I told him I was going to send him some stuff. So I shout
out to him for actually reaching out to you.
Yeah, like that's crazy.
Man.
Yeah, so I was not like, bro, because the thing was that what actually even spawned him to have maybe messaged me, because I he probably must have heard some things I had worked on with.
Maybe somebody played it for you.
Yes, because I
Shout out to
understand
people that look out for you when you're not in the room. Honestly,
like, that's crazy, man. So like maybe it just dawned on him that I like this guy, so maybe he can influence what I am about to bring to the table a little bit in his own way. So I sent him a couple of beats and I was like, yeah, but then like he's looking for something different. It was now more direct, Before Ckay was like, let's try something, but it was more direct now. And he specifically told me what he wanted. So anytime I'm making beats in context for Ckay, I always look at that chart so that I do not fall out of what I'm doing.
And it still works till now.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. Like, he will still tell me, but like I haven't sent him anything recently now because as much as you're working with an artist, if the artist is evolving,
you also have to.
You have to evolve. So I feel like till I get to that point where I'm matching his energy, but then we have definitely by God's grace, we'll have
another stuff coming.
Just
I know you told me that. I know you told me that.
Something happened. Like we had one song like this that nature just had to be a bastard about it. And sorry, I'm cussing on the but then like
an explicit podcast.
So it just had to happen. So it's really painful, but then I can't disclose what happened.
It did happen.
So he buzzed me and was like, he needed something that he's trying to do like an EP. And like he needs something different that nobody has ever heard from him. Something nobody has ever. He said, no, not even from him. I'm just adding from him. He said he just needs something nobody has ever heard before. I'm saying, how? This is music. Music, like basically.
Everybody taps from everybody.
Yes, from everyone. I was like, God. Like I literally spent like almost 3 weeks after that time we spoke. Like texted me and I tried to clarify some stuff. I was literally, like everybody could see that I was getting stressed because I literally
that statement puts you on the
yes, like it's when you say send me something or what do you and send to me. Like although I was sending like headways, like if like nah, we're not there yet, this kind of stuff. I was like, what does this guy mean? So Matty is a psychologist. Shout out to her. So, she's a very good one. And it's up on at that. So like I was talking to her and she like I was trying to like
I think it's even nice you were able to speak to her about this.
Yeah, I was not like telling her about this thing and she was like, okay, how about you see it from a different perspective? I was like, I'm listening. She was like, how about he meant make a song for me that nobody has heard from me? I was not like, I had listened to some of his songs, but I didn't critically listen to them. So I listened to it and I saw that from that container, Ckay of container don't learn to Ckay the first was it was gradually evolving. I was like, And I used to take a walk like around my estate, like strolls, just clearing my head, resetting everything. I'll go back again, and take a walk. So I just go back. PS rather. I was talking to this babe then.
I mean, now you know why he has been attacking babes. He's on the podcast.
I was talking to this babe, then, and I'm this kind of person that I've never really been that kind of guy that will like really take relationships seriously like that because sometimes
toxic men.
I take relationship like if I like you, yes. But then like I just. At that point, I was going through a lot. I was still dealing with my mom's death. I was still going through a lot. But then, like, she was just the one that was there for me at that point. So, apart from my family,
I understand.
I was like, and she was hitting the right spots and everything. I was like,
what do you mean by that?
I'm not going to. If I don't think this is not a relationship podcast, so we are not going to go there yet.
Oh my God!
So I was just like. She was giving me back. She was even the ginger coming. Like I was getting. It's like
so she was aware of this whole situation too.
No, I didn't let anybody know.
Okay.
Basically, when I'm doing stuff, I don't really like people knowing because
work in silence.
Yeah, work in silence. When it comes out, because if you can't tell people and it doesn't work out,
bro, it's so disappointing.
Yeah. So I just didn't tell anybody. I didn't even tell her herself. So, but I went to my aunt. It was even my aunt. I knew. Only her. I knew. So I was still thinking. So there was not one day like this babe just decided to like end things out of the blues. Like,
oh my God, I see where this is going. Crazy.
I was like, bro. I was like, I'm used to I'm used to all this kind of stuff because I have done things in the past I'm not proud of to say out
Everybody,
loud. Yeah.
yeah.
So I was already used to it. I was just like, okay, is this what you want? Because I was already seeing the sign. I thought I could read people like, you don't have to tell me, so I just know some things about you, but I would rather just keep it to myself than disclose it. So I already saw that the energy was dropping. So when she just said it, I was like, is this what you want? She was like, yes, and everything. I didn't even want to ask her
Why?
Yeah. I said, okay, fine.
You've made up
When
your
you
mind
are
at that
ready
point.
to talk about it, I'm always here, Sha.
Auxxi a nice guy.
I know I'm a nice guy, but I don't like to show am because I don't tell you, say, if you give them everything they want, they'll just take you for a ride. So I even like I just put my mind off this stuff. I just was focusing on this CKP. Then she came back again. And I don't know why me myself, my coconut head, went to God. I just replied her. We started talking and she was like, she's sorry that can we like start over again and everything. And I said,
Fear women. Fear women.
You see, men are scum, bro. Women are scummer. It is the whole like that.
Fear them, oh.
So I was not like, okay, we can do this. So we started talking again and everything and stuff. And she now did the same thing again. She just left out of the blues. Like, I'm like, I just thought that I'm not doing it again. That I've been too, like, you never find me in this kind of situation. It's because I decided I wanted to try out this. Let me actually decide to put my all for some because I used to put my leg out. But I've changed now. I'm not like that.
If you say so, boss.
I've changed. So like, when she did that thing to me, I was sitting like, but I was like, I was even trying to. I didn't even think you understood what I was saying. But then like, it was Shad was there as companion and he was listening to me and everything. So I was on FL that time. And as I was talking to him, I was just playing some chords.
I believe you 100% because this P don't happen to me before. Like you. Continue. I
Those
don't
are
want
the
to
best
interrupt
times
you.
to make
Bro!
music. I won't lie to you. See,
Bro!
that's when I knew that like people have been telling me what is your style of music. I used to tell people that I'm versatile, but I think I'm emo versatile.
Bro.
My emotions is what makes me make music. That's why every time you expect me to be making bangers, if my emotions they alright and everything they yes.
Your music is like a reflection of your
with
headspace.
something. I was dealing with death. I was dealing with plenty of things. I just had too many things going on. So as I was playing those chords, like they were happy chords, but they were sad. When you are happy, but you are happy in a sad way. So that's how it was, and I just played those like the first chord. Like I just played the chord progression, and
So you had a MIDI keyboard or you're using a laptop?
I use my laptop keyboard. I can play like if I play.
Yeah, don't worry. We know if you know, you know. QW ERTY UI.
Forget. If you hear me play on my keyboard, laptop keyboard, I be pro. But if you see me on normal keyboard, it's stagger. But then like I was playing and like I just stopped talking. I was like, I just sat down to listen to what I was doing. Like I had not recorded it then. I had not put it on piano roll then. I now played it again. I said, wait, I recorded it. I played it. I sent it to Ckay. Said, what do you think about this chord? He said, yes.
It's crazy. So that babe's supposed to get publishing.
We'll get back to the babe now. So I started building up on that. Like it came effortlessly. Like the emotions just started. Like my anger, everything. I just poured it into that beat, and I just started.
I've had this experience
everything
once or twice before, and that's still one of the best beats I've ever done till today. Even if no other person likes it.
Why I don't get babe? Because I feel like that is like my inspiration.
You better get so that you can have another banger. What are you doing?
No, they will call. No, I mean like I will get. I know say you should break my heart too, but I will get. But I just say that I just like making this like that shot. But it was really cool and everything, and like everything just started adding up, the drums, everything. But the initial, like the version of Felony, the first version of Felony, I still feel like it's murder shot.
I would have loved to hear, but
is the first version of the Felony was. I think I have it, but
just the beat, yeah.
I don't know if I have it. Like it's in my mail, shot. But then, like,
I mean, if you can send it to me later, if you don't mind me putting it on the pod, Okay, then it's fine. Maybe just for my personal consumption. Sorry,
like
guys.
I was really mad. Like, people say my main strength is 808. I can infuse 808 in anything, jazz,
Be like
anything.
Remy Baggins.
Like my 808s, they're crazy. Like, when people want to know that I'm the one doing something, it's my 808s. My 808 or my melodies. My drums, because I'm a drummer, I'm always overthinking my drums, so I don't like doing much. So I just keep my drums simple. My melodies, my 808s, my bass lines, crazy. I'll make sure I go hard on this. So I now sent the full stuff to him and was like, he'll get back to me.
Ckay.
No, he said he was like, Auxxi Joe, he was very happy. He was like, he'll get back to me and everything. So I was just sleeping, like, I think a week or two after that, I was sleeping and someone just told me. Someone just called me, but like I didn't pick it because I was sleeping. I just saw message. Bum, 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 bum. I just went to my boss. I was like, Ckay. I saw MP3. I said, this thing disappeared. I connected it to my laptop. I sent everything. I didn't even listen to it from my
phone. Yeah.
I just played it from my monitor. I was like, I was crying.
I can't imagine how that must have felt.
You see that?
Because that song
Baby
is...
One. Oh, God, that part. Baby One. I'm like, God. I'm like, what? Like, it was a complete ideal. Like, because me, like, when I make beats, I try to sing along so that I can get, like, a context of what the person would do. So, like, when he just sang that stuff, I was like, bro, this is hard. Like, I could not contain it. Like, I'm sure everybody in my house that day will be like, bro, what is this happiness? What is this? Yeah, it was crazy, man. And I thought that was the end until he sent me he only did like the intro to the ending. Yes, to that part. But he said he was still going to change some stuff.
Oh my God.
I said, no problem. I was like, I can't wait. And one that day, I was in my cousin's place and I just heard a newer version, but with verse 2.
Oh my God.
That carry like Dango too. I was like,
where you go, I follow.
I was like, damn.
God.
Then that first listing, the 808 then was really driving that part. God, I was like, damn. But like in the newer version, everything in the 808, they just had to translate to bass because I now found out that Ckay is more of like he likes to put himself like he's performing live. And live.
So he's thinking ahead of that.
He likes how natural instruments should be. Yeah, so if you listen to that That Boyfriend EP, most of the sounds they sounded so generic, like they were natural. So yeah, that was really, and that was thanks to BMH. There was BMH that brought that. It was the one that brought that idea, that 808. I don't know if it's Ckay, but then I'm sure it's BMH because BMH sometimes has like some weird insights in stuff too. Yeah, so that's how it was. So after that, he said he needed another one for me. I was like,
pressure again.
Another thing.
Because obviously he has seen that you can deliver, so I can imagine that.
I was like, I think. So this one was even on me. Like, I just told myself that I can do this. You're good. Don't worry.
Like that was, yeah.
So, I mean, I don't, when people tell me I'm good, I'm like, I'm indifferent about it. I'm like, you're saying it. Good. Thank you. But I don't believe so. I feel like there's still like lots for me to accomplish before I can tell myself I'm doing good. Yeah, so I sat down. I told you that he likes my guitar sample. So I just said, this guy likes my guitar sample. I went back. So I picked out some few and I played and I was like, bro, that one, I feel that one. And that was the most complex. Like, I've never seen a complex guitar sample. Like, the chord progressions were crazy. If you listen to Show My Side, you know that it's very...
I think there's a lot of suspended chords.
Yes, I was like, bro, what do I even do with this? So I just let it go. I was like, I'm getting this kind of... Like, and that was the point where I was getting over that babe. So I was like, in that after you don't chop breakfast, you go, the young guys show the world, say, I'm coming for you people. I'm going to break your hearts too. So that was the. So if you listen to the context of the song, that's what like.
Now that I have this backstory, I'm going to listen again.
Yeah. So like that was where I was coming from. But I didn't know that he also even Felony too. He also, like, when I watched the his own like interview for the stuff, I was like. Be like, say, but
everything just synced.
Yeah, just synced. And now I got his message too from me. And I was like, no wonder I resonated with those songs and everything. So it was really cool. when he told me that, he sent me the, like, when I sent it to him, like, guy likes the song, he sent me verse 1. Like, said he wants to, the actual one is not what you people are hearing. He still made some changes.
Said that already.
No, for Show My Side.
Oh, okay.
Not the beat per se, but like from his own. But like it was really cool. But then I preferred the second one, sure. But then it was really cool too. So he told me that he was featuring Amore. I was like, Amore, oh my god,
Wild.
God, you don't understand. I've been wanting to work with Amore since. Even though I don't work with her directly, but then I know one day still. I was meant to actually work with her with Loti, through Loti though.
Okay.
But Nature took his cuts. My hard drive.
Oh my god, you gave me hard drive stories before we started recording. My god.
I don't want to talk about it. I meant to like have dropped like probably a lot of songs right now, but like my hard drive starting from ground zero is not easy, to be honest. But so let's skip to when everything got done, when he sent me the listening stuff. God, it sounded like I wasn't even the one that produced it. I was like, who is this guy? Sometimes I listen to my beats and I'm like, or works I've done, I'm like, is it me that did this? When did I do this? That kind of stuff.
Oh my days.
So basically, that's just Ckay. Ckay is a really cool guy.
That's crazy. But how? So I mean, the project drops. You are still in school. This is probably your final year now at this point.
No, I was still on IT there.
IT, okay.
Because of extended lockdown, they had to.
Oh yes.
School calendar changed by that time.
Timelines changed.
Yeah.
So like, I wanted to know like, I mean, you obviously go back to school and this song was everywhere. Everybody knows Ckkay's Felony. At least before the EP drops, the song was everywhere.
That was like December. Everybody was at
So I don't know how I'll have behaved though if it was, because everybody must know first of all that I'm the one that produced it. Then
there was a side of me.
I'm not going to work out for streets normally again.
No, there was a side of me that literally wanted that. At the same time, like I've said before, I don't know if I've been reiterating this, but I'm more like the background kind of guy. I don't really like. That's why I probably don't know my name to my face or something. But I'm working on that.
Don't worry, after from this podcast, they will know you. They will know you.
No, so like, as I was like, when I got to school, only my friends, like as soon as I posted it, obviously my guys. Yes, they already entered the DMs. I'm like, bro, all this kind of stuff. So like, I was just imagining that the only people that will make people know is my friends, people that already know me, my classmates and everything. They already know. And my classmates are like one of the top guys. Like most of them have like this influence in school. Just Fields, Not the Bear, BMH. Timmy, even guys from previous levels and everything. So I was like, how will I deal with this? I know it's come out too.
As in, I can't imagine like you'll be walking on the streets and
you know, I had to literally wait for like 3 months before I could even, like, if I'm coming out, I'm wearing hoodie,
or you go early in the morning or something.
Yes, when people tell me, I'll tell them I know I have a twin brother.
No. Are you serious? Because I'm trying to imagine that kind of fame in that enclosed space for a song that is so big.
Yeah, that's the least. What even casted me the most then was when I was like, I used to bring my phone to school. So like I didn't bring it this time around because I did not want to final year now. So I was just saying I'll use my laptop now, Instagram, everything. I'll run everything on my laptop. I didn't see the point of having iPod or something. So I also had my account logged on my best friend's this thing. Yeah, so I wasn't even around. I think I went somewhere or they were having class. Yeah. And I went to do something else instead of going for the class.
Okay.
Or I think it was what do you call it? One of these courses where I don't offer or something.
Okay.
So apparently they now had like general distance. So I was now coming for that general class. Okay. Just for everybody to just be like, as soon as I entered the hall.
Where was it?
LT2.
Oh my
them, I'm not sure.
God.
Everybody was just, every engineering student that I was offering that course, their eyes were just on me. And I was like,
you'll be wondering like, what's going on? Something pop on my shirt.
Now?
Crazy.
So people just like, guy, guy, congrats, man. I'm like,
Because
I thought it was felony that happened. I thought they were past that already.
Yeah.
Just for them to say that, guy, Joe boy buzzed you. I already saw it from my laptop.
But you didn't expect it to...
How do you know? Like, is it that as soon as they enter the put, like, somebody went to go and
put on the
big screen or something? I don't understand. Hey, guy, everybody knew that. I did not rest. Alpha, the song don't drop. It got so bad that not only engineering, everybody in school started knowing. It got so bad that my friends were using me to catch.
Yes, no more.
They don't be working with me like, they just want to be like, this is the producer of Felony and this, and he's also dropping a song with Joe Boy. I'm like, you guys don't jinx this thing.
Meanwhile, you just be...
Yeah, I just did. And I mean, Steph, I don't even know if all those things were even going to happen. Steph. I just did do my thing. Just vibe like that. It was tough, sha.
But like Joe Boy buzzing you, I didn't even see that. What, like, did he quote a tweet or something? What did he do?
No, it was on Instagram, like direct message.
So how did he know?
I don't know. He knows them. He knows Ckay, he knows Black, he knows that guys. Yeah, check.
And so I'm just wondering how the other guys.
Oh, okay. So like when he sent it, my best friend out of excitement shouted, "Joe."
Okay. Wait, the person was there when the DM came in.
Yeah, like I was logged in.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, you on his iPod.
Yeah,
Okay.
He just saw Joe Boy. He thought Joe Boy messaged him. I'm like, what does he have to do
with Joe Boy?
He now went to check the notification. He now saw my name, like my Auxxi. By the way, you can follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Auxxi with the vibe _
I'm gonna link everything. Everybody must find you.
My Twitter is what do you call it? Your Auxxi. Yeah, you find me there. Then Snap. When you buzz me on Twitter and you ask for it, I'll send it to you.
So Joe Boy texted you on Instagram that he wanted to work or something?
Yeah, to be honest, like, he said he really likes my sound, that he sees my sound going far. And I was like, coming from somebody that I've always wanted to work with. And trust me, then my sound was like Joe Boy sound.
I can see, as in I can hear it at that like, Felony time.
Yes,
I can hear that Joe Boy of that time.
Like the drum pattern and everything.
Joe Boy of Baby.
Yes.
I'm beginning to fall. That was it.
My favorite song. That special type of feeling that
was that sound. So I can 100% hear it.
Like he was really like messing. Like we worked on some stuff, like 1 or 2 songs and everything. But I only got back one. But I think that was the point where he lost his files.
Oh, he also lost.
I think yes, he said it on Twitter that his hard drive.
More his hard drive, please. Like cloud storage, please, everybody. I beg.
I've learned the hard way. Cloud storage. Gmail is your friend. In fact, you can create plenty Gmail just for backups.
Even if it's to pay, like Apple Music is 900, Gmail is 900 per month too. It's literally very cheap.
You need it though. It's needed. So after like.
So your guys using it to catch crews, all of that.
Like there's sometimes I'll just be I literally used to walk very fast in calf.
Guy, as if you read my mind, I was going to ask you that. How do you buy food in calf?
Do you know that I used to wear face masks? Even
okay, so calf is like cafeteria where we go to buy food in school, just for context sake.
Yeah, so I was just like, bro, like it got so bad like this that, and I started knowing a lot of people. Like a lot of people now, like the thing was that some people will come and meet me and be like, bro, I never knew you could do something like this. Like, I look like somebody that can do stuff.
I mean, they show for Facebook, yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
I understand that sentiment.
There's some people you look like, you have tennis. Me, I don't have the tennis. Even when I play football, I play sports, I just stop. People be like, bro, so you can do this thing. I'm this kind of person, yeah. I consider myself jack of all trades. I can do everything. That's why I had to even streamline myself to only production, and I try to limit myself so that
you don't get
I don't start doing too many things and I lose focus. Yeah, so I had to do that. So after that, I met new people. People wanted to work with me.
How far that babe that broke your heart, was she in school?
Yes.
Awesome. So how did that play out?
She obviously.
Guys said, "Oh God."
I wanted to be very petty. I'm a very petty person, but then like I just decided. I was actually, me and my best friend actually thought we were going to, and I have 2 best friends, by the way. They're both guys. I have female best friends too, but then like I'm more like I'll literally say more things to
women as come basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Forget all these lamba.
I beg. So, but then like I told both of them. Actually, both of them were like, bro. One was in Poland, the other one was in Nigeria and everything. So like, bro, I'm happy for you and everything else. And stuff, sure. Like even all my friends that were not even in CU then, they were spreading the word. Like people like, bro. Then they play Felony. Now Felony was always there. Like funny enough, every other person heard Felony before me.
Crazy.
As for like on radio.
Yeah.
I was driving in my estate one time when I even heard it like play. I just said, let me just turn on the radio. And
you hear your tag.
I was like, yo,
that's wild.
I with this guy.
That's wild.
I was like that day. I literally recorded it. Like my first.
It's surreal, bro.
That was
surreal.
Like they just the different way. Like, and people started sending me. I won't tell you. Like, my phone was literally like
your phone would get hot.
Videos, calls. Sometimes some people just literally send me VN of like they won't. We've not spoken for years, but they just play song. I didn't hear your song now. Just me.
It's crazy.
It was a really nice experience, but like at the same time, I didn't want it to get to my head because once it gets to your head,
that's the quickest way down, man.
You start the energy you're putting into this stuff will start coming down and everything. But then like for me, I had to like still like not go into it because I wasn't ready.
Yes, I was going to lead into that because you were telling me off the podcast before we started recording, and we're having a conversation. You were telling me you were not ready for the fame.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for the fame that came, man. It was crazy. Like I literally, as it came, I had to start thinking, I gotta get lawyer. I gotta sign this. I gotta do this. What's my next thing? What's the next? And it's not like I was already in that light before. Maybe there was somebody that was
even if it's some low-key guys.
Maybe yes, or somebody. Yes, I had them toxic. I think BMH had already produced DTF for Ckay
the first EP.
So, but then toxic like don't make mistake, this kind of stuff. I'm like the pressure was not much. I'm like, bro, what am I going to do? I don't even have a team. I'm basically doing this thing myself. Man, it was tough. I won't lie to you, and I had to still deal with school them and everything, project killing you left to right. It was tough, but we bless God.
Thank God. And definitely there's going to be more to come.
Yeah.
I know you are like in a phase where you're trying to get like your business in order. You're trying to get your...
Yeah, I'm trying to get my branding.
Your branding,
everything.
yeah, basically.
I'm trying to bring Auxxi. Don't worry, just watch out. I'm coming hot for you guys.
Warning.
See, it's going to be crazy. Don't worry. Just keep an eye on me.
Crazy. You're looking out for that. There was a time I saw you working with DNA twins. You'll be surprised I know this. But just so you know, I do my research properly. Yeah, what's up with that?
We linked. I've linked up with a couple of...
How do you meet them?
Sometimes they buzz me. Sometimes somebody knows somebody.
Because the video I saw was a very relaxed, as in on a lot of shirts, recording. I'm like, it's like you guys have known each other
actually, I they always post people. You know that. I they post people. I'm this kind of person that sometimes even when I want to do something at that point, I they always like say I can do it tomorrow, that kind of play, and it's bad, but then that's me, man. So we will say we'll meet, we'll link, we'll do that when the time comes. One person that has something doing, yeah. So we finally now linked and everything. So that we already had that freedom. We're free with each other a little bit and everything and stuff. But I was more free with Clinton than.
I don't even know who is who. Don't worry,
brother. So
I don't know who is who.
But it was a nice experience. We're meant to link after that, but I've not just had time, and they've been going on some tour and stuff, and but then probably stuff like that.
Yeah. So I also wanted to ask you about BMH, because both of you always seem to. It's like both of you work a lot together. So I wanted to find out what that dynamic is like, and how you guys see each other. Basically, what's
well. I didn't know this, but there was a time in school then that I think it was on a Sunday. My mom came to see me. My parents came to see me. His parents came to see him. And apparently, I didn't know that his mom and my mom went to the same school.
Wow. What are the odds?
So they saw each other. I'm like, Shade. And they both have the same name.
Oh, my God.
I think Shade or Bola or something. I don't know. But you're like, Shade, they shout, and me and BMH are like, wow.
As in, like, you're so shocked.
But then, like, me and BMH, we've been grinding since, man. Like, he inspires me.
Shout out BMH.
Yeah, inspires me a lot because him is more of like that kind of guy that listens to song. Like, I feel like he listens to song more than I do. You know, like he has every scenario for every type of this thing. Like, you know, that's a good thing about listening to songs. You just have like you said, you have a vast knowledge on what to do. You know that, I've heard something like this before. You know that, you can see through their mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that. So that's how it was. That's how BMH is. Like, he's very good. He has an insight and everything. I feel like we both inspire each other and everything in our own ways. And everybody, like,
everything you guys work on is crazy.
Yeah, one thing that stands for me on him is his drums. Like, everybody in this music PA has like something
Strengths.
that stands them. Yeah, strengths. Yeah, me, I'm like I said, I can do everything. But like, I think what stands out for me more is my melodies in my bass, melodies, anything that has to do with me, playing the keyboard for. Apart from drums, anything rhythmic is not my strong suit. It's not like I can't make it my strong suit, but I don't focus more on it. But my melodies, because I feel like you can connect more with those to a person than rhythms like that. Rhythms just give you that, I'm moving, yes. But those melodies,
that's what gets
crucial.
the emotions,
yes. And I told you I'm that emotional kind of person. So yeah, so that's it. Anyways, he's a really cool guy to work with, yeah. And I've worked with other producers too that like sounds.
Oh really?
Yeah,
nice.
me and Sounds we linked up.
That
guy's good. He's good. Like, I didn't even think he could. I just thought he was just a normal singer.
Artist,
like,
yeah.
And like the guy he played me some stuff like, boss, calm down.
I like what he did on the last Ejoya project, Ckay with Tenny.
Yeah, it's
that song is crazy.
It's good. We've been saying, bro, let's link up.
Let's link up is like the most casted word in this
like,
industry because
there was a time he said I should come to the side, but like, I just had to do something. But like, the guy's a really cool guy, and hopefully soon you should see something from us soon.
Absolutely. Looking forward to that. Like, you've worked with a ton of other people. You've worked with Wagada. You've worked with Caleb.
Yeah, those are just like my normal guys. But like, I've also worked with like top guys too, LAX. But like,
I mean, you played me a lot of stuff today, and
I've worked with people.
Bedu Day.
I mean, I've done Bedu for industry before.
But yeah, looking forward to all like the amazing things that you'll be working on. But yeah, that's fine. No wala. So there's like a couple of questions because we've been speaking for more than 2 hours. Whether you choose to
3
be
hours now.
So I think that's one thing that I pride myself in. I always get my guests to talk, and because this is all about them, like, just talk and tell your story and enjoy yourself. Let's have a fun conversation, which is why I always tell them, this is not an interview. I'm not a journalist. I'm just a regular person like you, just trying to document your story. So as we try to wrap up, because obviously we need to leave and stuff, I like to ask people a couple of questions, like I was saying. So first one is, what do you wish you knew before you started that you know now? I don't know if that makes sense.
One, music business.
Okay.
Number one, people go into music thinking, like, there's a way the industry has made music, like, when you enter, it seems like there's this image, everybody's like, when I enter, buy Benz,
fast life,
will give me this thing, I get a house, I get bitches, I'll be smoking, I'll be going from one place. It doesn't work that way, man, to be honest. Like, you have to, all these people that you are seeing, it's just for video.
Yeah.
After video,
there's a
go
lot
back
of
to their house.
fake
Like,
life.
The video, they're trying to make the video so they can actually get the money.
Legit.
So if you are thinking that that's how you are just going to wake up on it and it's going to happen to you like that at all, it doesn't work that way. You guys actually grind, you guys laying foundation, you guys work before you can get all these things you are seeing. So I don't know. I told you I'm not about the money, so I really never cared about, I want to get this thing. Although at a point, because my mom then was taking treatment and I didn't want like her to stress much on.
Okay, so you were I
was trying to also fend for myself too. Yeah, so I later, like, I just had to learn that music business part, because as I started knowing more about the music business, I started understanding. Another thing is, I wish I had a mentor, like somebody directly training me.
But that's not like, I mean, it's not like that wish is not valid, but if everybody wishes they have a mentor no good day enough for everybody to go
I
around.
sabi. But just like Mavins, if you notice, most of the artists that are out there, they put in the work before Mavins now doubled it.
Yeah, yes.
Me, I've done the work. It's just for me to see somebody that will say, like, I don't even need you to do much.
Just to show you the path, like the guide.
Yes, just even
So
if
that you
show
don't make some
there's
mistakes.
Some people, when you give them guides, they still don't know how to follow that guide. But my own is, I can overthink my beat sometimes. So I like it when I give it someone that is vast. Yes, criticize it. Let me know what I need to work on. That way, I feel like if I can pass that level, like if I can achieve that criticism, if I can overcome it, I see it as progress.
So if you were to have a mentor, do you think you still need a mentor now?
I still need, everybody needs mentors. I'm not dead yet. So I still need.
If you you never know who might be listening to
plenty.
this.
I have plenty people.
Give
right
me
now,
like,
the person that really challenges me and I see as a mentor also is Ckay because the producer,
Interesting.
yeah, is good, and SAR is my number one.
My big boss.
SARS is number one. I won't lie to you.
My big boss.
SARS, feels. See, these two people have influenced my sound.
I mentioned that to you, that I heard, like I asked you before the recording that you listen to a lot of Fuse, because there's some things I heard. I'm like, nah, this is definitely
Fuse definitely. Fuse. You see, the songs I played for you, are the ones that you've heard. If you listen to the ones I made, you'll notice that my stuff is more of rhythm. Yeah. So
Fuse, like your old songs and stuff.
If you listen to, there's one song I did for, shout out to DJ Mayowa. He's been a really good person in general. Yeah, so and shout out to my team also. Team
Shout out
Auxxi.
to the Auxxi team.
So like I've been challenging myself nowadays to do more than I can do. Like I want to put myself on the global market. Yeah. So like I've basically just been, I'm amazed as to how SARS can do all he's doing even without knowing how to play some instruments, and he still achieves like greatness.
And I can tell you firsthand that a lot of producers that can play instruments see him the way you see him too. Like
that's
me,
like,
they play keyboard, they play everything. But you can't play shit.
I even there was a time me and Caleb were talking, and Caleb told me that that he has mastery over playing live. He mastered it. He was like, that's programming.
It's a different world.
To learn it. Like,
and
there's a very big line between
a lot
programming
of,
and
because you
just
see a lot
life.
of, and this is not to like diss anybody, but you see a lot of church keyboardists. All of a sudden, they want to become producers. But it's not like the same thing.
The mindset,
it's a completely
different.
So I always tell Caleb this thing, that if somebody that is a church keyboardist produces a song, I can know.
Yes,
because they'll be playing the way the music flows,
like gospel on the beats. When I like his beat too. I like his beat, but I just knew he was
he was
from the church. Even as of now, the way he arranges his song,
you can always tell.
There's sometimes when he's playing some things, he uses syncopation.
I was just about to say syncopations. Like, why are you people doing that when it's not like a live performance?
Yeah.
I mean, it's good,
but I'm good he has ended up in that live performance.
But
so.
I think he's even coming back into like recorded music now. He's now doing this thing with Scrippo.
He was teaching one babe out to her.
Yeah, so I think he's now into the business now fully, because I mean now he's an example of someone that has been able to evolve properly in this music space. But yeah, just so that I don't keep you longer. Now the other question is, what do you plan to do? What are your plans? Because for me, I like to think long term a lot. So what's your plan for longevity in this
industry? Okay, so my plan one is to be better at what I do, continually evolving
improve yourself,
and learning and meeting people that are even better than me. Even if, like me, I don't see anybody as I'm above somebody. I like to learn from someone. Like literally, even if you're learning, there's one thing that I'll learn from you. I like to learn from people. Like, I just derive the joy, even if I know I can do it better than the person. So far, I'm teaching the person. I see the person growing. The mistakes the person is also. I'm also learning that thing. So yeah, I want to evolve. I plan on networking also, like meeting people. That is a very necessary. So like before, I used to make it, and I used to like, I can't wait for connection. This that. Now that I kind of I'm in that place where I kind of have connections. Now it's not for me to now deliver. So now it still boils down to me evolving and getting better, making beats. You need, as a producer, you need to make beats. I sometimes have jobs that I'm mixing and editing, so I might not really have the time to make beats sometimes, but you have to make it a conscious effort to make beats. Yeah, and trust me, don't procrastinate. I did procrastinate too much, and they help me. So as a producer, see, in anything you do, basically, you can't be procrastinating it because you need to be accountable for what you are going to be delivering to your clients. Yeah, so that's one part I know that I'm going to work on as I evolve. And also, I just want to enjoy doing music. Like, for the past 1 year now, I haven't enjoyed doing music, to be honest, because I'm doing it because I want to probably just make money out of it or something. But I've told myself now that if I'm doing music, I want to do it in a way that I will enjoy it and I will love it. And if at the end of the day I get awarded for it, fine. If I don't, I know that I've left some kind of mark in people's minds.
Do you see yourself doing this? How long do you see yourself doing this?
Oh, till I die.
Crazy. Do you see yourself doing it full time? Because
yes, I will still end up, but right now, in Nigeria, you guys do more than 5 jobs to sustain yourself. So yeah, so I'm trying to head into tech at the same time, still do my music. At least balance the equation a little bit. At least make people happy and make myself happy. So, and I go still get family one day. So
this guy won't just marry.
I won't marry. Since I don't this much, since I don't think about marriage. So
okay, final question. I like people to also recommend people that they think have stories that should be shared. So like this podcast really focuses on the people behind the scenes. So producers, engineers, A&Rs, people in distro, people in marketing, managers.
Oh, devs.
So if you could just recommend like, and another thing is I really want to speak to a lot of women in this season because I haven't spoken to any woman in the music industry.
I have some.
So yeah, just give me
artists.
Like 3 to 5 recommendations. Like,
okay, for female, there's this underground babe. Yeah, she's super talented.
Okay.
Yeah, and I used to tell her that she's super very, like very, very talented. Just that me and her, we've not been on steady ground like that, Sha. I always post them
as usual,
and I'm sorry for that. But then she's a very good babe. She has performed once in some concerts.
Name?
Her name is Mo.
Spell?
Baltimore. MOE.
I think I've seen that before.
Yeah, Baltimore. She's very good, and like she has this natural Jamaican flow in her blood. Like she's like, if coffee wasn't there, I would have said she's coffee. I'm not lying, but she has a different dynamic to how her sounds. But yeah, she's very good. Then I have this Temi Ade babe. I've played you her song.
I think I've seen that name
Temi Ade too. Female, yeah. Feline.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. I know Feline in Chase Music.
Feline, my G. Although I've been posting out too, but
you post everybody, bro.
No,
you posted me.
See, the thing is that I need to find my ground first.
No, I'm just joking. Everybody needs their space, and yeah, I mean, so, at your own terms.
But yeah, that's it. So Feline, I think these are the ones I can remember.
I mean, it doesn't have to be all women, but
okay,
I just wanted a very
good.
So producers, engineers,
obviously,
people that are not necessarily the artists.
Jiggy, you know Jiggy now. I admire Jiggy. So Jiggy, like Jiggy just recently started and he's doing my
bro. You get, like
unlike me that I've been learning this thing. Like people ask me when did I start making beat, and I tell them when I was 10, 11. That's when I started, and they'll be like, "Eh,
that's like
you be Agba."
Suppose they do 10-year anniversary by now.
But then there's Hilary too.
Hilary, yeah, Big Fish.
The guy too. I feel the guy bad.
Shout out Big Fish.
Who else? Right now, I can't even think. I don't know when they ask me all this kind of thing. That's when I might blank out.
I mean, I would have thought you say BMH, but yeah, that like been
No,
obvious.
BMH is depths now.
Obvious answer.
You
Yeah.
don't already. That one, you made up your mind already. So that one no be even toxic too. You should link up with toxic.
I mean-
devs. He would have more like his stories would move you off your feet.
If you can make that link up happen, I'd appreciate that.
I would speak with
Appreciate
him
that.
today.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they're also Ajibotu and all those guys that can link you up with them. At least you hear their story. All these guys, yeah, they're guys that and Beams, boy Beams. That guy you need to link up with him. Like these are guys that they are putting in the work, and like it's not like they're just wasting their time. They're literally doing good. Like and like all they need.
It's just a platform.
It's just a platform. They already see some of them. They've even hacked it that they're already in the platform. What they need is just proper. Someone should just say, "I did for you." And
I
that's
understand. I swear.
And
Like,
the thing is that
like-
nobody wants to jump into labeling.
Yeah.
Like if you jump, you don't know what, if you can get too excited and before you know something for boss. All this kind of P. Yeah. So that's basically
Yeah, I
it.
feel you, man. This has been a crazy episode. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Like I can tell, like you've had stories for days too. It's like if you're looking for where to pour it, and I'm happy. Like this
I
has
don't
been.
even like sometimes I shy away from interviews though. Although I get requests for interviews and everything, but
So thank
I
you
just feel
for
like-
gracing me. First of all, I really appreciate that.
Awesome.
Thank you.
It be my Agba. I don't dey tell you.
Oh
since.
my God, this guy.
Well, like the thing is that I would still want to do like when I'm trying to run a felony breakdown.
That would be amazing.
Then probably I'll be more insightful about more all these things I've said will still be there, but then like I'll try and make it more cinematic and people can get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so don't worry, I'm trying to just when I get my branding right, everything
Yeah,
right.
bro. I
come
really
out.
can't wait for that, and really excited for all the amazing stuff you have coming, man. I can, cause I mean, it's evidence after all this talk that you've put in the work, and so it's only right that you get like to the right flowers and get to where you're supposed to get to. So I wish you all the best, man. Thank you
Thanks,
so much,
bro.
and thank you to everyone that has listened up to this point. Where can people find you again on social media, just for the sake of?
Well, if you have the right bag amount, I can drop my email. Auxxi with the vibes bookings at gmail.com. Where other
Instagram, Twitter again. Just say repeat Instagram and Twitter again. Just so that.
Instagram, you can catch me on Instagram. Auxxi with the vibe.
How's that spelled?
AUXXWITHDA VIBE then underscore.
I mean, I'm going to link everything here. Then Twitter,
Then Twitter, your Auxxi.
your Auxxi.
YO and Auxxi.
Find all the links in the description.
Yeah.
I'm going to share it. I'm going to tag him. I'm going to do everything as usual. Thank you so much, Auxxi. Thank you for
Thanks, bro. I appreciate this platform. I'm
this has
also
been crazy.
honored to.
Oh,
This is not my boss.
this
I don't
guy,
tell. I don't
this
tell
guy.
these guys since
People
they're not my boss.
They say producers always whine each other, and you see it.
No,
Man.
no, this one not my boss.
I
I don't
beg.
feel just open my mouth, talk waiting I want talk. But
Okay, oh.
not my boss.
Me, self, I define the boss way they talk about, but yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you guys for listening up to this point. As usual, please like, share, wherever you're watching this, leave a
like,
rating,
share, subscribe.
all of that
In
good
fact,
stuff.
All your devices in your house. All your devices in your house.
Oh,
you
my
must,
days.
You must connect everything.
Yes,
you must be
so-
subscribed on everything. All of you that have smart devices in your house. Give it to your children self. Let them just randomly be watching it. Or
Yeah,
listening
so
to
that more
it,
people
yeah.
can like have access to these stories, because I think it's really important for people to hear these stories from people that are doing amazing work. So yeah, thank you so much once again, Auxxi.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
See you guys on the next episode. We're signing out. Boom.